I don't know what I'm doing.
That soundbite works for a couple reasons. One, I'm having a hard time today. For whatever reason, my brain's not functioning properly. That could be a good thing for this show. It could be. But also, which by the way, this is like the third or fourth time that I've restarted the show, trying to get things working. Because there's been a couple times where I'm like talking, ha 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 ha. That's my brain farting out. But also, this soundbite
I don't know what I'm doing.
also reflects on my experience this morning, dropping off my kids at the school. Day one of school was today for us. And it was great. It was fun. The kids are very happy to go back to school. Got a great school, and that's all I can ask for is that they enjoy going to school. But anyway, you forget about all the shitty drivers until you go back to school. You're in that environment. Day one of school is already chaotic, but then to have shit ass drivers, it's scary. Scary. I've seen kids almost get hit multiple times in the 8 years that the kids have been going to school. And this morning, no different. Dipshit driver, impatient. I pull over on the side street to drop off my kids, wait for the bell to ring, and I wait a few minutes to kind of let people, funnel out. And keep in mind, about 15, 20 feet behind me is a crosswalk. There's a gentleman at the stop sign at that crosswalk, probably facing his phone type of thing. But I turn on my signal to leave, and I'm making my way into the lane to go straight and leave. The dude has some sort of bug up his butt, and he just hammers the gas. It just whoosh, rips right by me and continues to go fast. What's scary about that is there's a lot of people that are dumb as shit and they don't encourage their kids. I might be pointing at you. I might be pointing at you. They encourage them not to use crosswalks, and dipshit drivers are going to run your kid over. Fuck, man. But ultimately, it's the dipshit driver's fault if that were to happen. Oh my Lord, it pisses me off. I'm like, I'm leaving and I kind of see him coming, and I'm like, he's gonna stop because I'm going. I'm moving forward. My signal's on. I'm and he kind of swerved around me too. Fucking man, just stop, stop. Man, sometimes I wish I could just all of a sudden pull out a badge and I'll be like, "Oh, not today, mister. You fucked with the wrong man." Woo, woo, woo. I'm like an unofficial cop. They won't give me a light, but they're like, "Scott, listen. If you want to pretend to be a police officer, we'll let you arrest people. But we're not giving you a siren. You just have to make that sound on your own." So I'd just be like sticking my head out the window. I got some random like Pez dispenser that has a light on it, or something the kids got from like an Ice Capades thing. And I'm like, wee, 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 stop your fucking car. And then I arrest them. Good times. Good times. But man, drive careful in school zones. Drive careful, period. But definitely in school zones. Holy cow. Oh, it freaks me out so bad. So bad. Ugh. I'm sorry. If you almost hit a kid and you're stopped, I might punch you in the fucking throat. I might. Because that stuff drives me nuts. I get it. We all drive bad at times. But really pull your head out of your ass. Especially like it's pretty fucking obvious that it's school time. There's kids everywhere. There's a good chance this might have been a fucking parent too. Stop being a dickhead. Take your time. If anything, that if he would have waited for me to get out and be in front of him, that would have put him behind maybe 5, maybe 10 seconds. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Or he could have murdered somebody with his vehicle. Jesus Christ. Enjoy prison. Why are you in prison? Because I was fucking impatient. Dipshit. My God. Sorry. It just drives me nuts. Drive better. Make sure you hit that subscribe button or follow button wherever you're consuming this show. Remember, today's show is presented to you by the great people over at Roof Goat USA, roofgoatusa.com. I'll tell you more about Roof Goat USA in just a little bit. Today's show is also presented to you by the wonderful people over at ZipRecruiter. I know ZipRecruiter. I was telling you guys this the other day. I used to be the hiring manager with when I worked in restaurants, as well as I would help out with in radio, and it was always frustrating. Sometimes you just get people, you get a buttload of applicants, and to be honest, some of them you're just sitting there going, "Why did they even apply? They have zero experience in this, and they need experience in this." It's some jobs you can do that. But some jobs you can't. I need people with experience. Well, that's kind of where ZipRecruiter comes in and helps you out. I say kind of. That's where they come in and help you out. It helps so much. ZipRecruiter finds amazing candidates for you fast. And right now, what you can do, write this down. You can try it for free at ziprecruiter.com/audio. Again, ziprecruiter.com/audio. And it's really neat because they have smart technology with ZipRecruiter that identifies top talent for your roles quickly, immediately after you post your job. ZipRecruiter's powerful matching technology starts showing you qualified people for the gig. That's what you want. There's no like misdirection or just a big pile of nonsense. ZipRecruiter makes it smart and efficient for you. That's what you need. So go ahead, ditch the other hiring sites, and let ZipRecruiter find what you are looking for. That needle in the haystack that everybody's searching for. They're gonna sift through it and find that needle for you. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get quality candidates within the first day. That's pretty good. So go ahead, try it for free at the exclusive web address, ziprecruiter.com/audio. Again, ziprecruiter.com/audio. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And speaking of smart, you are smart. I know you are. Look at yourself. Smart up and down, top to bottom. Super smart. But, hi, how are you? Let's jump into headlines.
Let's go! Let's go!
And now, here are the headlines.
No! Flashbacks! No! What's happening? No! Oh, hey. That is a terrifying sound. Something that kids these days have no idea. My God, you remember just, especially when internet first came out, you hear that sound, you're like, well, I'll probably get on the internet in about 5-10 minutes or so. Go make a sandwich, come back, and it's still trying to connect or whatever. Porn was very hard to come by when the internet first started, okay? Very difficult. Kids these days, I'm telling you what, it's at your fingertips. You guys don't know what it's like to wait. You got to holster that pistol and try not to overwork it before, you actually see an image. But anyway, the reason I bring up the internet and the old dial-up, oh, God, that's such a cringy sound. AOL, American Online, is shutting down its dial-up internet service as of September 30th. I didn't realize so many people use dial-up internet. In fact, I have a study from CNN, but I'm going to do this real quick. How many people still use dial-up? Okay, in 2025. Geez, you can't really get a good, honest answer. But I'll tell you this. The study that CNN did in 2021, so excuse me, it was CNBC, reported that the numbers of people using dial-up had fallen from around 2.1 million in 2015. That's a big freaking number in 2015. Anyway, to just a few thousand in 2021. I just Googled it and estimated right around 163,000 households in the U.S., or just over 1 or 0.1% of all internet subscribers still use dial-up in 2023. That still seems like a lot. But that's according to the U.S. Census. That's weird. Do you guys know anybody that still uses dial-up? I used to work with a guy named Sandy Clough. I bet he did or does. Because he used to always, I remember he would come into the studio when he wasn't working just to use the computer. He had to have had dial-up or was just too cheap to have internet in his home. But if you live close enough, you might as well just be like, why would we pay for it? But if I could just go on the internet at work, which is like 2 blocks away. That's just over, I'm guessing there's probably roughly 150,000 households that still have dial-up then. If you're looking at that as 2 years ago from the census, that's wild to me. But anyway, so AOL is shutting down its dial-up internet service as of September 30th of this year. I tweeted out the rundown of what I was going to talk about on today's show. Josh S. immediately responded with, well, I guess the last day I'll be on the internet is September 30th. Son of a bitch. Sorry, buddy. Sorry. That's just weird to me. That I know Josh is joking, obviously. But if you did have dial-up still, you would have to be old. That would be like an old folks thing, right? I think what should happen is the, Gen Alpha, Gen X, and all those, they should have to have at least a week where they have to use dial-up internet just so they can learn some patience. Because we sure as shit don't have patience for internet right now. Like, everything is so, instant. Even if you don't have Wi-Fi connection to, say, your cell phone, you're using 5G, in some cases 4G. 4G can be a little bit of a drag. 5G is still pretty dang quick. They need to know. I'm just saying. I don't think they could handle it. Oh my God, the amount of tears that you would see. We were talking yesterday about Gen Zers. Was it Gen Zers that were using pacifiers because they get too stressed at work? Imagine if all of a sudden they had to either use dial-up or actually just write everything out, pen to paper. Oh my God, that'd be terrible. Oh, I can't deal with this. Shut up. It's not that bad. You have no idea what this sound does to people. Just so many bad memories of me staring in front of the computer and that gray box with the blue bricks slowly building. Almost connected. Then you hear you've got mail. Oh, right. And it's just a bunch of spam. That's all it was. Taylor Swift is dominating the internet right now for 2 reasons. One, she's already teased that she has a new album coming out called Life of a Showgirl, which was the original name for this show, but I decided, I won't do that. I'll just call it To Huff Uncensored. So Anyway, she has a new album coming out called Life of a Showgirl. People are excited about that. Don't know exactly what it's going to sound like, but it's Taylor Swift. So I would imagine the songs are more leaning towards positive relationship because she's with Travis Kelce, right? I would think that. I don't know if she's like a relationship behind on her albums, but I would hope that it has some positive vibes in there for her, because otherwise it's like another breakup song by Taylor Swift and how a guy did her over. Ugh. But the other big thing is tomorrow on Travis Kelce and Jason Kelsey's podcast, New Heights, which I've only seen snippets of it. They're pretty funny, but I'm kind of a snob with certain things, and there's too many cringe moments in there that I just can't stand. But anyway, whatever. They're good guys. They're funny, very intelligent when it comes to football. But the thing is, their show New Heights is going to have Taylor Swift as a guest on tomorrow's show. They are going to blow up all over the world when it comes to downloads for that show. They will be number one for quite some time. And no matter what they talk about, those numbers are going to be insane. People are going to tune in that have never tuned in before. Of course, all the Swifties are going to tune in. They're going to laugh at every little random thing that she says, or every random things that her beau Travis says. Listen to them. And if you're watching it on video, you're going to sit there and dissect every time she looks at him and he looks at her and be like, oh my God, guys, they're so in love. But what would be hilarious to me if no news drops in it? Like, some people are like, is this going to be when they announce that they're getting married, or that they are married, or she's pregnant, or something like that? It would be hilarious if nothing other than, yeah, I got a new album coming out and I just want to hang out with you guys and talk sports and miscellaneous topics with you. That would be hilarious to me. It'd be brilliant too on their part, because people will go back and rewatch and re-listen and try to pick out little things and try to manipulate it into whatever their agenda is. Did you notice when they were talking about something with a kid that he looked over at her? I think she's pregnant, right? Or something like that. Or I bet they've been talking about having a kid. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Or whatever. They're gonna do it. All those Swifties are gonna go nutty over it. Good for them. Good for them. Still not a fan of her music, but I can appreciate what she does and what she's accomplished. She works hard. She does her shit. People fucking freak out over her concerts, her new songs. My daughter loves her music. And if it makes my daughter happy, that's ultimately, that's all that I care about. Like, good for her. Good for her. But that show is going to be number one. And it could be a complete shit show, but people are still going to love it no matter what. So good for them. Good for them. And they will make bank off of it. Not like they need it that much, but Jesus, it's cool. Good for them. But expect, as of tomorrow, you're going to see so many stupid clips of them talking about miscellaneous things, especially if no big news drops. You're going to see it all over social media. Look at Taylor Swift and her thoughts on watermelon. She's just like us, guys. Yeah. Oh, she eats cheese on her cheeseburger? Oh my God, so do I. Oh my God. Fuck. That's what it's going to be. You know it is. You're going to see so many people in the comment section going, oh my God, she's just like me. or they're going to be comparing themselves to her and shit like that. And it's going to be very nauseating. It is. But good for them. Good for them. We got more coming your way, but first, when it comes to roof repairs, you're going to want to go with the GOAT. These guys are like the Taylor Swift of the roofing industry. Yep. The GOATs. They are the GOATs. Roof Goat USA. They've been in business for over 23 years now. They understand the headaches that come with fixing a roof. Yeah, they never thought I was going to compare them to Taylor Swift, but I did it. I did it. Whether it's repair, replacement, insurance claims, Roof Goat USA's experienced professionals are committed to delivering reliable and durable solutions, and they prioritize the safety and comfort of your family, making sure that your home is well protected against all the elements. And one thing that I just love, and I've told you this a billion times, and it really stands out and makes them stand out above the rest, they guarantee their work for 30 years. That's 30 years of coverage after install date on all materials and labor. Again, for 30 years from date of install. That's pretty cool. That's the Roof Goat USA. So for all your roofing needs, go ahead, contact the GOAT. 303-495-4630, 303-495-4630, or go to roofgoatusa.com. Experience the Roof Goat USA difference today. I had promised Josh S. that Taylor Swift may call into the show. Tay-Tay, is that you? Is that her online? I'm pretending to talk to a producer, but keep in mind, I am the producer as well. Tay-Tay's on the line. Okay, let's put her through. All right. Taylor, hey, what's up? It's DeHuff. How's it going?
Hey guys, what's up? I can't believe I'm on DeHuff Uncensored.
I know it's not the New Heights podcast with your guy Travis, but welcome to the show. And anything you'd like to announce? I know you're gonna announce something tomorrow, probably, right? But anyway, anything you want to drop on this show?
Okay, I was gonna save it for their show, but here we go.
Oh my God, this is so exciting! So exciting! I mean, Taylor, what is it?
I like pizza. Hey, Swifties, are you with me? Yay! All right, I gotta go.
Wow, that was terrible. Terrible. She likes pizza, though. She's just like us. She's just like us. Am I right, Swifties? Sorry. That's all right. I jokingly told Josh that I was going to get her on. So you're welcome. You're welcome, folks. Listen, I'm guessing I'm never going to do that impression again. I could have made her sound a little different. I could have made her. Of course, that does not sound like Taylor Swift at all, which makes it funnier. I'm trying to. I could have been like, "Hey, everybody." That's like an old lady. Like, "Oh, hey, I can't do it. I can't do it. Now I'm trying too hard. But anyway, what we need to do right now is jump into sports.
He's walked the hallowed grounds of Folsom Field, Coors Field, and Mile High Stadium.
He runs to the 50. He runs to the 40. The guy is drunk, but there he goes.
It's time for sports with DeHuff.
The Savannah Bananas came to Coors Field over the weekend, and I tell you what, they showed us what a real exciting product can look like. Because over 100,000 people were estimated to have made their way through the Coors Field, Milk District area over the weekend. In fact, I was looking at an article. It might have been the Denver Post that posted this. Chip Wilson is the GM of Cherry Cricket in the ballpark district. And they had been preparing for the Savannah Bananas to come out for like several weeks. This is what he's quoted saying. You're talking about you're talking about $10,000 a day in sales just based on them coming in. We have a lot of banana drinks. We had a lot of banana shots. We have a lot of banana cream pie. And smart businesses jumped on that. If you were like the cherry cricket, you knew that they were coming. Okay, how can we capitalize on this? Well, let's drag in some people off the street because we have all these banana themed products that they could do. Brilliant. And $10,000 a day in sales just based on them coming in. Listen, when you look at the fact that because Coors Field houses what? Right around 50,000 people. And the fact that they packed that place, sold out 2 days in a row. It's the most successful, as of right now, stadium uh, attendance in Savannah Bananas history as of right now. I'm sure it'll get broken, but it's more likely to get broken in baseball-starved cities like Denver. Matt OFP sent me a message, said, hey, we went to both games. That's 4 total for my family. It's more for the kids and moms than baseball dads, but that's okay. It's still a great product. And Rob Manfred and the Mumfords should be embarrassed that there's a market for Banana Bowl. Yeah. And I think that's what really packed all the seats is there's so many people that love baseball in the state of Colorado, and we just haven't been getting a good product for years and years and years. And then it's like, oh, something different. They're fun to watch. Let's watch this. I would rather have a banana ball type product on the field at Coors Field than the Colorado Rockies. At least it's entertaining. At least it's something that you tune in to watch it. You know what you're going to get. Some trick plays, kind of like Harlem Globetrotter type style, goofing around, guys doing fun things and interacting with the crowd. Man, that's what the Rockies should just do is go out there and try to jump up and catch a fly ball between their legs like one of the guys did with the Savannah Bananas. Do something like that. Rockies, just go banana ball in some ways. Have some more fun because the shit product that you're putting out there is really embarrassing. I know the Rockies have won. They're in the 30s now for wins. But still, they're a fucking joke. That's not like I was thinking that they would only win 20 at the beginning of the season. So they've surpassed my guess. But here's the thing. Banana Ball just exposed the Colorado Rockies. Yes, the Rockies are still in the middle of the pack when it comes to MLB attendance. I think they're right around 15, 16 last I checked. That's disappointing that people are still going to it, but they're not number one. And they're not coming close to filling the stadium on a regular basis. Part of that is baseball fatigue and the fact that there's so many fucking games in baseball. But but it exposes the fact that people are desperate to be entertained and people are desperate for baseball in Colorado. And the Savannah Bananas definitely knocked it out of the park, pun intended, with their style of baseball. It would be interesting if there was ever a way for another team to be like the Savannah Bananas, but I don't know if it would work out. I have a Savannah Banana, the mascot split. I have a bobblehead behind me that they gave me. It was actually the Bobblehead Hall of Fame gave this to me. Really cool. Split. They still owe me a few others. Horseshit. Horseshit. Where are they at? Where's my Denver Nuggets ones? After they won the championship, they sent me an email. They're like, promote this and we'll get you some. Still haven't got it. Weird. Weird. But anyway, I like what the Savannah Bananas do. The fact that when you see all the videos and pictures from the weekend here at Coors Field and how happy people were and how the team interacted with the crowd and everything like that, and it was such an event, it was really neat. It's really cool. It makes me disappointed that I didn't go to the game. And next time they come, I'm gonna try hard to get some tickets. But it just really tells you it's the Rockies are just such a disappointment is what I get out of that too. Oh, the Savannah Bananas came out here, showed me a good time, and oh, I got to go home to the Rockies now. Gross. Right? You just cheated on the Rockies with the Savannah Bananas and you enjoyed yourself and you don't really feel guilty about it. You're just disappointed that the Rockies are still here. They're not leaving. Whereas the Savannah Bananas, wandered in over the weekend. You had a wonderful weekend with them. Didn't want to say goodbye, but they did. They had to move on. And now you got to go home to that stanky ass Colorado Rockies wearing that tore up t-shirt, beer belly hanging out. And shit, I don't even know what stains are all over that shirt, but it doesn't look right. And they're just melted into that, lazy boy chair watching Wheel of Fortune. That's the Colorado Rockies. Meanwhile, the Savannah Bananas came out, and no coincidence that their name's the Bananas, you know what I'm saying? But they showed you a great time. So it's really an eye-opener. Savannah Bananas, it really embarrassing the Colorado Rockies ownership group. Everybody that's involved, GMs, owners, should all be embarrassed because people got to experience, even though it's banana ball rules, people got to experience exciting baseball. And it had nothing to do with the Colorado Rockies. Damn, that's embarrassing. Paramount is purchasing the rights to UFC, and they're paying $7.7 billion for a just over 7-year deal beginning next year in 2026. That's great. That's great. Here's why it's great. Because if you're a UFC fan and you want to see a big bout, they were already phasing this out, but now you don't have to worry about the stupid pay-per-view. And that's a thing of the past now. Pay-per-view. I mean, in a sense, you're doing it, but you're only spending whatever it is, $15 at the most. I can't remember what Paramount Plus is. I'm stealing the login from somebody, but I was paying it. We have so many subscriptions now, whether it's Disney Plus, which is mixed with Hulu. You got HBO Max. You got Netflix. And I know there's Peacock. I know there's more, but there's so many streaming services nowadays. And what's crazy, like when you look at it from a sports perspective, Paramount Plus has UFC, NFL, soccer, college football, and basketball and the Masters. HBO Max has NBA, NHL, MLB, NCAA men's March Madness games. Peacock has NFL, Premier League Soccer, WWE, which is not actually a sport, even though my wife and others will disagree with me, as well as Big Ten sports. And doesn't Netflix have some shit on there too? The thing is it you can it's weird. All these things, you can get them on all these different platforms, but back in the day, it was so much simpler. It was just either on ABC, NBC, CBS, or Fox, right? Now it's just, well, I can just put it on my Paramount Plus thing or blah 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 blah. It's interesting as far as the big ticket items like the UFC thing. It's nice because it's already mixed in with something. You can use Paramount Plus to watch other sports as well as UFC or your movies or shows like that. So that's where I think it benefits you. I know you could look at it as, well, just another streaming service. Yeah, but you don't have to pay a shit ton of money, and you can use that streaming service for other things to entertain you. That's where I don't mind it. Like, it is kind of frustrating if you're looking for a specific game, but then also you might actually be more likely to find it now because you have either, like, say, NFL, you're looking at Paramount Plus, you're looking at Peacock, then Prime. I forgot about Prime. So I don't know. It's just the way things are evolving. It's not going to change back to the way it was. It's only going to expand and morph into something else. So I like the idea. I don't watch UFC that much anymore, but this might change that. So brilliant idea by Dana White and the higher ups at Paramount and UFC. By the way, Paramount dishing out some fat cash. I like it. I thought it was a big deal that the South Park guys were getting $1.5 billion over a stretch of 5 years. Now, Dana White and the UFC are getting, what did I say it was? $7.7 billion over 7 years. That's great. How do I get in with Paramount Plus and them to sponsor my show? I feel like, listen, well, yeah, you're spending billions over there. I'll take, a $500 million if you guys want to sponsor my show for the next, let's just make it a big contract, okay? 10 years. There you go. That would be great. Somebody out there has to know somebody at Paramount Plus. I'll be like the only podcast on their network. That'd be fucking fantastic. Then when they realize that nobody's watching, they'll just be like, we're just gonna have to buy you out. I'm like, that's fine with me. Fine with me. You guys tell me, is this annoying to you to have just another platform that is housing specific sporting events? Do you like it or don't you like it? I like it. Now, obviously, if you're looking for, like, if you're here in Denver, you're looking for the Broncos game, you can just go to whatever channel it's on. But if you're looking for an obscure or a different out-of-market team, this might help you, or it might not. I don't know. I don't see what the big deal is. I don't. But that's just me. You guys let me know. If you guys want to join the show, I suggest you do and send me some funny stories. Maybe you want to comment on something that happened in this show or a previous show. We'll circle back and do some leftovers on that. But you can always hit me up on social media at DeHuff Podcast, or you can get me on my email, dehuffpodcast@gmail.com. Thank you guys so much for supporting the show. Make sure you slow down during through school zones. Don't be the dickhead that rips through there. Fucking pisses me off. Still makes me mad. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Make sure you follow. Make sure you subscribe, all that stuff. Interact with the show. Big thanks to Roof Goat USA as well as ZipRecruiter. You guys are all amazing. Have a fantastic day. Let's continue to move forward. I'll talk to you next time.